The dating app industry has a dirty secret, and it's costing you. They don't make money when you find love. They make money when you keep looking. As the industry gets bigger, loneliness keeps growing. That's not a coincidence. I set out to break that cycle and give the power back to you. Newer apps are popping up with values-based dating and conscious dating coming to the forefront. And on the surface, it looks like progress. But in a previous video, I'll link it somewhere up here, I talked about why self-reported data fails us in dating. The short version, we don't answer questionnaires as we actually are. We answer them as the version of ourselves we want to present. Our best self, our most aspirational self, the self we are on a good day. Values-based dating apps are doing the same thing with better questions. Instead of asking your love language, they're asking about your core beliefs, your life philosophy, your emotional needs. More thoughtful questions, same fundamental flaw. You are still describing yourself, and the person across from you is still describing themselves. And both of you are doing it through the filter of who you want to be seen as. The format changed, the problem didn't. So, if values-based dating isn't the answer, what is? I'll get you that in a moment. If you're finding this helpful, please hit the like and subscribe button. It really helps the channel. Now, let's get back to it. So, what's the alternative? Imagine receiving a resonance score before you have even spoken to someone. Not based on what they said about themselves, not based on what you said about yourself, but something derived from who you actually are. That changes everything about how you show up to that first conversation. You're not going in blind. You're not hoping that chemistry translates from screen to table. You have something real to anchor to. Computed, not curated. And here's what makes it different. It comes from something mathematical, not something self-reported, which means it can't be gamed. You can't optimize your birth date. You can't present a better version of the day you were born. For the first time, the starting point is honest. But here's something no compatibility score alone can fix. Digital dating has created a generation of people who are brilliant at matching and terrible at actually meeting. We have spent years getting good at creating that digital profile, mastering the art of banter and expression through emojis. Then you get to the actual date, sitting across from a real person, and you don't know what to do with yourself. That gap between a match and a genuine human connection is where most modern relationships die. And no algorithm fixes that gap. That's why Echo pairs that resonance score with something no other dating app offers: a human relationship coach. Not a chatbot, not an AI, an actual person whose job is to help you bridge that distance between screen and someone sitting across from you. And for the people who want to skip the screen entirely, Echo runs in-person curated events, because the best connections still happen face-to-face. I didn't need a values quiz to know my wife was right for me. I needed to show up honestly, and so did she. And that only happened because I was exhausted enough to stop performing. Echo is built to create that moment, before the first date, not after 9 bad ones. What if you didn't have to get lucky? If that's a question you have been asking yourself, the link is in the description. See you in the next one.